The Union Government has released a revised Personal Data Protection Bill, now called the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022. The bill has been introduced after 3 months of the withdrawal of the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019 and is open for public consultation till December 17, 2022. It eases cross-border data flows and increases penalties for breaches. But it gives the centre wide-ranging powers and prescribes very few safeguards. Hello and welcome to VAR India News Hour. Officials at the Ministry of Electronics and IT have said that the new draft strikes a delicate balance and factors in learning from global approaches while staying aligned to the Supreme Court's ruling on privacy as a fundamental right, but within reasonable restrictions. The Union Information Technology and Communications Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said that the proposed Data Protection Board will perform independently and the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill would be tabled in the Parliament in the budget session. Everyone is saying the bill will make justice accessible to everybody, not necessarily to only those who are tech-savvy sitting in Delhi, Bangalore or Mumbai who have access to everything. But people from Jharkhand, Chattisgarh, tribal areas of Odisha will also be able to seek justice under the bill, Vaishnaw said. Citing cybersecurity threats, especially from state actors, Vaishnaw said that it was important to keep track of threats the internet landscapes is under. While commenting on the bill, Justice B.N. Srikrishna said that it is good for government agencies and could prove to be beneficial for business entities as well. However, it does little to guard the fundamental rights to privacy of individuals. If the bill gets passed as it is, it will not be able to safeguard citizens or individuals against the poaching of data and misuse thereof by government agencies. Justice Srikrishna further said the bill is fundamentally flawed as it would permit and may encourage the executive to act capriciously and infringe the fundamental rights of privacy of personal data. The so-called regulator will be a puppet of the government and will have no independence. The government will not be able to violate the privacy of citizens under the proposed data protection law as it will get access to personal data only in exceptional circumstances like national security, pandemic and natural disasters, Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar said. He further said the proposed Data Protection Board will adjudicate matters related to data protection, will be independent and will not have any government officers on the board. So let's wait and watch. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Hackers put around 500 million WhatsApp numbers on sale. A database containing phone numbers of 487 million WhatsApp users was put on sale on a hacking community forum by an unknown seller. The datasets contains WhatsApp users' data from 84 countries, including data records of 32 million US users, around 10 million Russian users, and more than 11 million UK users. It is not clearly specified how many Indian users are affected by the breach. As per the reports, the seller claims that all the numbers belong to active WhatsApp users. Amazon to invest $1 billion a year to produce movies for theaters. Amazon.com Inc. is planning to spend more than $1 billion a year to produce movies that it will release in theaters. The company aims to make between 12 and 15 movies annually that will get a theatrical release. Amazon will release a small number of films in theaters next year and increase its output over time. Despite being in a cost-cutting mode, Amazon is ramping up its investment in original movies following the $8.5 billion acquisition of MGM. Focus on cash flow, not valuation, says Tata Sons Chairman. Tata Sons Chairman N. Chandrasekaran has advised young entrepreneurs to concentrate on steady cash flows and not chase valuations. He said that an entrepreneur should focus on building a purpose-led organization which will make it a successful company and the valuations will naturally accrue. He also said every business has to be essentially a cash flow run enterprise and if there is an absence of it, then it is over. Production of iPhone may fall 30% at China's Foxconn factory. Production of Apple Inc.'s iPhones could drop by at least 30% at Foxconn's factory in China's city of Changzhou after workers' unrest disrupted operations. Following this week's outbreak of workers' unrest at the plant, it was impossible for the company to resume full production by the end of the month, a deadline that it had set internally before the protests. UK to impose fines on tech firms that fail to remove self-harm content. The UK government is planning to penalise social media companies that fail to remove self-harm content from their platforms. Under the proposal, social media companies will have to remove and limit users' exposures to material that intentionally encourages people to harm themselves. The full details of the latest proposals will come next month when legislative amendments are put before Parliament. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.